Number 1, we're told to simplify the expression, and we have 9 divided by 3 plus 4 squared times 2 minus 10. And so if you see something like this, we know that we're going to have to follow the order of operations. And you might have heard of PEMDAS, which is just an acronym that helps us to remember the steps, the order of operations. So you have, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, right? That's an acronym that we use to help us remember parentheses, exponents. We have to multiply and divide, and we multiply and divide from left to right. And then we add and subtract. Again, addition and subtraction we perform from left to right. So let's take a look here at this given expression, use the order of operations, and see if we can't simplify this expression. So first and foremost, the P stands for parentheses, but this really includes any grouping symbol. So not only parentheses, but the fraction bar is a grouping symbol, absolute value is a grouping symbol, brackets are grouping symbols. But in this case, number 1, I don't see any grouping symbols, and so we can go ahead and cross off the P. Next comes E for exponent. So looking at our expression here, I see one term that has an exponent. So let's go ahead and evaluate that first and see what happens. So we have 9 divided by 3 plus, and now when we evaluate this exponent here, 4 squared, we get 16 times 2 minus 10. And when we evaluate that exponent, there are no more exponents, and so we can go ahead and cross out the E. Next comes the M and D, so multiply and divide. And again, we're going to go from left to right, meaning start at the far left and read from left to right, and whichever you come across first is the operation that we'll perform. So in this case, reading from left to right, we start and we encounter division first. So we're going to go ahead and perform this division first. So 9 divided by 3 is 3 plus, and here we have another multiplication, right? So that's the M and the D part. So 16 times 2 is 32, and then minus 10. So we've taken care of multiplication, we've taken care of division. Last, we have addition and subtraction, and again, we perform addition and subtraction left to right. So we start at the far left and work our way right, and we perform addition and subtraction in whichever order we find it. So we have 3 plus 32, so that gives us 35 minus 10. So in this case, the only operation we have left is subtraction, and we know 35 minus 10 is 25. And so there we have it, 25, the answer to number 1.